Hey everyone, welcome back to another hardcore Minecraft video. Now today, okay, let me start by saying, yes, it's been a while since my last video. I was enjoying Christmas, so Merry late Christmas everybody. Sorry I missed the holiday. I wanted to make a video for Christmas, but oh my god, are you serious? That's like the third time these dudes have been here. Okay, hang on. We gotta focus up a bit. My shield's about to break, and there's like 4,000 of these dudes. Okay, I'm really not liking that. They both have piercing. Hang on. Okay. Jesus Christ. That is a way and a half to start things off. Where's their captain? Did they not have a captain? I guess they didn't have a captain. That's really weird. We can never have a calm start to these videos, can we? But that's okay. That's what we're here for, folks. Now, today, I'm not quite sure what to do other than let's get some food and maybe try to clean up and organize a little bit. I should have checked my notes before I sat down at my computer, but it's alright. We're just here to have fun. And I feel like it's always just good to get on and do a little bit of progress. Because any work that we do is getting us one step closer to beating the Ender Dragon and hopefully achieving immortality. Which I've been debating lately whether or not I want to use totems of undying, because on one hand they'll help me live longer, but on the other hand it kind of defeats the whole purpose of hardcore. If whenever you die you just use a totem, and if you have infinite totems, then there's never really any danger, is there? Excuse me. At least that's the way I think about it. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit conflicted on that right now. Also, we have 10 arrows right now. That's pretty huge. I like that. We're also going to put spare weapons in here. And redstone stuff in here, I guess. And then iron and coal and gold. Yes. Oh, we could get the nether set up today. That could be pretty fun. Yes. Okay. Ooh. That was the most recent YouTube short I was watching. Let me see here. I have a list of... Here we go. Video topics. Okay. Oh, that's right. So, at the end of last episode, I wanted to make an enchantment table, but I couldn't because we didn't have any leather. Well, turns out, folks, I have a rock in my brain, because at the start of last video, I noticed when I was recording, I actually have leather. And you'll never believe where it is. Right here. Convenient, right? I don't know how I forgot I had leather, but I do. So I guess we'll also get some enchantments while we're playing here today, which that'll be pretty nice. But then the question becomes, how are we going to get books? Which has me thinking that what we'll do is, hear me out, it's going to sound a bit crazy. I think we need to get to the stronghold, and instead of jumping in the end portal, we need to find the library. And once we get to the library, we'll have all the books that we need to get good enchantments. Because I could make a villager trading hall. I could do that. But that's always been so boring to me, and I never liked doing it. Because it kind of takes away from the whole enchanting thing. So I prefer to try to get my enchantments just straight up, as it was meant to be. I also got the Christmas gift of a brand new computer mouse. So if my clicking sounds a little bit different, you know why. But enough of that. I think it's time for our enchantment table, everybody. I just have to remember where I put those diamonds. Oh wait, is this deep slate? This is deep slate. I'll put this in here. Okay, we'll come back to this gold later. Make a couple golden apples. I believe the diamonds are over here. And drum roll please, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Da 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 da. And magical, mystical, alakazam. Oh yeah. We got enchantments, baby. They're not going to be very good, but I will still take what I can get, at least to start. I will also, hang on, I have so much garbage in my pocket right now. Look at all this. This is all just crap. I don't want, like, any of this. Yeah. Maybe I should have held on to that string. Because sheep are hard to get right now. Because we don't really have a good source of wool yet. But it's okay. It's not all that important. Well, also, oh yeah, here we go. We got some string in here. A couple pumpkins. Okay, we'll sort all this out later. Right now, we need to get our enchantment table set up. I should probably make a separate building for it because I don't think I really have a good spot to put it. Yeah, I guess you could argue, like, right here, and then just put, like, a bunch of bookshelves on this wall, like where these barrels are. But I'm honestly not a fan of that. But I can always move it later. So for now, I'll put it here. Okay, let's see what we got. Knockback and sharpness. Ooh. I think as of right now, I'm actually going to try to get smite. Because I've always preferred smite on my sword. Because it's truly just a wonderful enchantment to have. I love... Okay, here we go. Prot 1, Prot 1. Prot 1. Yep. Sharpness. What's my pickaxe offer? Unbreaking or efficiency? I'll take them. Oh, how about both? Sharpness. Okay. Now, I will say, we're looking pretty. Oh, yeah. We're looking pretty sharp, folks. And, on top of that, we have a couple extra golden apples with us, which will help us survive if we get into a tight spot. So that's always nice. That's always welcome. We always love that. You know what? I think as of right now, actually, let me just store all of this stuff in one spot. All the valuables. And then we'll put... Yeah, we'll put redstone in its own thing up here because redstone's kind of weird. We'll also put coal here too. Because coal is helpful. I like coal. Now I'm trying to remember why we made this fishing rod, but I can't remember why. But in the meantime, let me tell you all a story. Because whenever I'm not playing on this world, recording a video for you all, I have been playing on a Minecraft realm server, whatever you want to call it. I've been playing with some friends, and on that server, I own a casino. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, isn't it immoral to own a casino? Not when it's making me money, alright? I'm making so much money. It's insane. My friend Eli, which, by the way, Eli, if you're watching this, suck it. I made a slot machine, and he ended up spending 247 diamonds. No, not spending. He lost 247 diamonds on my slots. Now, he tried to complain and say that, oh, it's my fault because he has like a condition that makes him susceptible to gambling. Listen, that just sounds like cope to me. That sounds like money in my pocket and out of his. So he can be as upset as he wants to be. Because at the end of the day, I'm still the one with all the money at the end. So I'm okay with it. Now let me see here. Yeah, I think the nether could be interesting to get set up today. You know, it won't go like super crazy exploration into it, but it's definitely worth poking our head into. Which, before we go in, makes me want to grab a couple extra things before we go. I think this is an okay amount of bread to bring, at least to start with. Bring just a little bit of wood in case something bad happens. Oh wait, we need this flint. Need that. Now my main question is just where do we build it? Because I don't want to build the nether somewhere that's going to be annoying. But at the same time, I don't think I really have a choice. Here we go. I could just do it on like the beach over here or something. This would be okay. And I'll make a spot for it later if I have to. Alright folks, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. And potentially the most dangerous point that we will get to in this playthrough. The nether. You know, before I go, I should really make something before we leave. Where is it? I know that I might get some weird looks, but hear me out. 8, 9. Okay, 9 is the magic number we're looking for. And if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm making this to clutch with. That way if I fall, because you can't place water, at the very least I can place a hay bale below me. This will just take up space, so no point bringing that. And I guess you could argue I should leave the fishing rod, but I don't know. Alright folks, let's see what's on the other. Oh wait, not yet. I need to make a new shield. Yeah, I have a bit of a weird brain sometimes. It's kind of like a squirrel. It's like I told my friend earlier today. I have the mental power of about 4 moldy chips and a used napkin. Which some of you might go, oh no, that's terrible, don't say that about yourself. Listen, I know my own strengths. Now my memory is definitely not one of them. Actually, no, let me toss this in the used weapons. Here we go. Okay. I think we're ready. No, I should bring some, we're not doing a huge expedition, just a small one today. 8. Yeah, just a light minor expedition. And if it goes wrong, then we will dip out ASAP. Yeah, okay. Sweet. I think we have everything we need. Now, if I get blasted by a gas the second I enter, there's not much I can do about that. Oh, okay, my computer's loading, just chugging along. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's shoot that down. And there's another one right there. Oh my god. Okay. I really need to conserve my arrows, so I can't be doing that all that much. Okay, so there is piglins around this area. That looks like a basalt delta, which I don't think bastions can spawn in, so if I want to find another fortress that gives you the best chances. And this. Hang on, let me take note of my chords actually before I go anywhere. Oh, I should make a lodestone with a compass. Okay, so it's basically 0, 0 at 69. Okay, noted. And I'll make a path back. Now, I'm really not sure where the fortress could be. I know there's like something you can do with your F3 menu to find it, but I don't know, that's kind of cheap. I'm not going to do that. Okay, no, wait. Now while I'm here, actually, I can start gathering some of these mushrooms. I also need brown mushrooms, because the best food source in the game is actually suspicious stew. If you combine a red mushroom, a brown mushroom, a bowl, and a dandelion in a crafting menu, you can make saturation stew, which literally gives you the most food and saturation in the entire game. It is the best. It is the best thing you can eat. No contest. Okay, actually, I think I'd rather go towards the warped forest because I really do not like the basalt deltas. I do not like them. So we're gonna go this way, actually. Yeah. If I can avoid the deltas, I would very much like to. But I don't know. I mean, I think that's where you find fortresses most common. I saw a video of someone experimenting with that, but I can't remember what outcome they got. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this warp forest will be really helpful for later because that means we can get ender pearls pretty easy later on. Which I don't think I want to fight these endermen right now. But then again, I don't know when there'd be a better time to do it. So, I don't know. I'll sit tight for a bit. But in the meantime, I just need to try to see what's going on around here. I really don't like going around the nether without fire resistance. I always I always have a potion of fire resistance popped and a spare one whenever I come here. Okay, yeah, this place is freaky. I don't know about this, honestly. What I could do is dig a tunnel somewhere. That might help me, but no, I don't think that'll give me what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna have to go to the basalt deltas. Well, no, you know what? We're not doing a huge expedition today. We're just giving a little basic look around. Which, you know, that's a good idea. Scope out what's around us. See what we got going on. Oh, yes. Okay. And with this and some bones, we should be good to start getting the best food item. Because all we need now is bone meal to replenish our mushrooms. And we should be cooking. Because you can combine all four of those ingredients into a bundle and carry it around super easy in your pocket. That's what makes it so good. Before bundles, it sucked because you'd have to carry them around. But now you can just hold it all in one slot, so it's easy. I don't know. Maybe I should have enchanted these boots too before I came in, but I was just so excited. I just wanted to come see the nether. Now, there are a couple piglins, but I'm really not seeing what I'm looking for here. That looks miserable to explore. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to get a strider, honestly. Yeah, we can see that strider over there. The only problem is I think I have to get a saddle. So, that's gonna be a question in and of itself. But I think we start small. We focus on riding a strider for. What are you so upset about? Quit that. But I think the question is to first get a warped fungus and then put it on a fishing rod. I think that's the recipe. And then after we find a strider with a saddle and profit. Yeah, we'll profit. There we go. Easy. So, here we go. Step 1. Which, by the way, if you are having trouble fighting hoglins, then hold on to some of this. Because if they're scared of warped and crimson fungus, so if you put them on the ground while they're chasing you, they'll run away. So you can use these to kind of protect yourself. It's like creepers and cats. They don't mix. I think that's a crimson forest over there on the left side of my screen. Right over there. That could be worth checking out. Yeah. There we go. I'm trying to be careful of where I'm looking in this area. Because all I have to do is look at Enderman wrong once, and I just get slaughtered. But then again, I guess I could probably take them. I just need to be careful. Or get close. If you start a fight with an Enderman at a distance, you're at a disadvantage. They will teleport into your face and just start beating you up. What you need to do is you need to rush the Enderman, and then you can start comboing them. So that's the best way to fight them, if you don't know. Now, yeah, I'm really not sure about this nether spawn. I wasn't expecting to spawn like anywhere great, but it would have been nice to have a little help, because it's either basalt deltas or, oh, you know what, we could go up there. That looks like a nice way to go. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Let's go check out what's up there, actually. Yeah, come on, folks, we're already here. We might as well. We got food, we got blocks, we got durability on our tools. No downsides. Let's go. So definitely don't fall down there. Collect a couple more mushrooms for food later. And I'm going to hold on to this because there's no hoglins around right now. Which means that we'll be able to just kind of come over this way. And then we'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's almost ended our run right there. I really need to be more careful. I'm so used to just wearing full, like, netherite armor, because I tend to speedrun that. When I'm trying to take this playthrough a bit slower and enjoy it a bit more. You know, slow burn. Because I've always appreciated that kind of playthrough much more, instead of just... I've seen hardcore videos on YouTube where in episode 1, they literally get full netherite prot 4 armor. And then I'm just sitting there going like, you took away all the tension right at the start. Which, I know it's not about that. I know it's about like the creation, like what they do. But you don't have to rush all that. No, I guess actually it's kind of fair, the more I think about it. Maybe I should be rushing it. But I don't know, that's just not my style. Also, what is, oh, okay. Every time I'm doing something weird like that, looking around, I'm looking on the edges of my screen. So if you're ever wondering why I'm looking at like the ground like that, it's because I'm trying to look at something off in the distance. Because it looks different whenever you do that. So I'm just trying to see a little bit further. I'm not weird, you're weird. We should probably finish up here in the nether soon, because I don't want to be in here for too terribly long. But I don't know, I'm just getting like a weird feeling about this spawn. I really don't like this spawn. I should put a torch here to like warn myself, because that is just death. Even if I can clutch, there's lava, so I'll just get screwed. Crimson Forest, okay. So we are seeing new places, new biomes, that's good. But that makes me wonder, is there a fortress anywhere nearby? Or a bastion? I prefer a fortress because I really don't need netherite. But I really want to get some blaze rods and some potions. I love using potions of instant health. They are a godsend. It's basically just how you... It's like a totem of undying, but slightly budget. It's great. It's so good for people like me. No, I have 6 arrows. I need to relax. I need to not shoot that. Okay, I might get lost if I go in here. I think I'm gonna have to reflect. This ghast is... Yep. Prediction. Oh, not a good look. Easy. Suck on that. I could go down there and get the music disc, but I'm honestly not all that interested in it. Okay, you know what? Let me grab a little bit more netherrack. Maybe I should have brought an axe. That way I could chop down some of these trees. That might have been helpful. Okay, where's that other ghast? I don't want to keep going until I can find it and kill it. Sounds like it's over here. Okay. I just need to make this quick. I will not speed bridge, by the way. I am not a Sky Wars player. I cannot do that. I cannot speed bridge. Not for the life of me. You could offer me $1 million, still can't do it. Which you would expect I should be able to, since I've been playing this game since I was like 6 years old. But I just can't do it. Okay. Now I should probably be more conscious about my surroundings now, because there could be hoglins, which are fine, like I can handle them, but risk mitigation, you know people. I would like to not have to fight a hoglin if I can avoid it, so let me just do a little bit of that. There we go. That's my way down. Is there anything nearby? That looks like more basalt deltas to me. Oh my god, okay. I guess we can keep going this direction. Yeah, let's just not get lost. Might get a little lost here, but that's okay. Oh wait, what is that? Is that a bastion? Look at that lava over there. That lava looks really weird. I don't know, actually. That looks strange. You know what? Let me, here, let me... Yeah, let me grab one of these. Actually, let's grab a couple. Okay. I'll do this. I'll just remember that it means to go that way. I don't know about this cliffside. Yeah. It's kind of sketchy. Nope. Okay. New plan. Okay, yeah, there we go. And now we can... Does this go all the way down? No. Wait, I think there's like a bastion or something over there. There's something that interesting. Yeah, we definitely got something going on over there. Just don't know what. We're gonna find out. 2, 1. Out of blocks. Okay. What is that? That might just be basalt deltas, but I feel like we're going in the right direction here. I feel like we're going to find something. But I don't know. Maybe I should just leave that for next episode. Yeah, where we just look around for the nether fortress. Because I really think, as much as I don't want to rush the survival progression, I think that in order for us to get good enchantments and survive better, we'll have to go all the way. Ooh. Yeah. There's that hog. I heard that hog. No? Okay. No hogs. Okay. Now let's just be careful and get out of here. I think I took this route. Yep, okay. We'll just follow the torches back home. And then we should be okay. I should probably not be jumping off ledges like that, just to not make that habit. But I just can't help myself. No. I really think that that direction is our best bet of looking. As much as I hate exploring like that kind of area, like the basalt deltas, I hate them so much. You guys don't even know. I despise them with a burning passion. I do think that it is worth exploring those, because I don't know. I just feel like there'll either be a bastion there, which will help us, or a fort. No, I don't think. Right, bastions can't spawn in deltas. I think I said that earlier in this video. Also, I do not like that at all, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Hey, fellas. Yeah, I really didn't talk about all that much this video because I was just kind of giving commentary about the nether, but before I go, I do have a short funny story for y'all. So, the other day, I was sleeping, and I was dreaming, right? And in my dream, I dreamt that for some reason, I decided to hire a homeless person at my job. So I was like, hey man, you can work here. But then he ended up stealing my shirt, and when I woke up, my shirt was gone. But with all of that aside, thank you all for watching. And today's challenge is to have some tea. Today, I want you all to go have a nice drink of tea. Or coffee, if you drink that. Have a nice drink. Relax. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Now, get out of here.